Hey, hey. So, day 31, we celebrated yesterday and our 30 days of accomplishments of getting to 30 days. So, the work continues. Today was not a workload heavy day, but I got a lot done. I kind of just did a whiteboarding session today to prepare me for this next 30 days of the build phase, is what I'm calling it. So that would be inclusive of building out all of the digital assets, are actually looking, getting a realtor involved, starting to get financing situated and the budget. So all of the heavy hitting items that need to be completed before we can actually sign a lease or even make it an actual business. So this 30 days is going to be, I'm sure, the heaviest of the 30 days outside of the actual launch. But yeah, so that's where we are today. I did the whiteboarding session in my office. So let me, oh shoot, I didn't do it on StreamYard, so I can't share my screen. I messed up. I don't think I can. Let me see. I messed up. Yeah. Oh, I can. Share screen. See, this is what happens when you be rushing and don't do the right thing. I don't think this is the share screen that I'm trying. Let me click it. Oh, snap. I didn't know you could do. I've been doing all this in StreamYard. So now I'm like, I don't know why. Okay, so I'm gonna share my screen. I didn't know you could do that. Okay, the infinite screen of wisdom. So let me open a Trello board. Now what I can't see is I cannot see me. So let me see. I'm gonna go on my laptop that I have here next to me. I was watching Think Media had a conference this weekend. It's the last 3 days. So I've been watching, just letting that play in the background. They had some really good information. Let me go view my channel. They had some really good information. So it was worth it. I just got the general $27 ticket, so it wasn't like it was no huge investment on my part. But it was actually definitely worth it because I got Gary V's new book and Cody Sanchez's new book with that. I didn't think that came with my $27 ticket, but I was pleasantly surprised. Let me go to make sure y'all can hear me okay. Okay, you can. So I'm gonna mute this one. Oh, you can see me, but I can't see me. Okay, that's fine. I'm going to monitor it with my other computer. So, theater mode. All right, perfect. So, this is where we are. So, for those of you who weren't with me from day one or who haven't been watching the series from day one, this is the Trello board that we've been working from, and everything that I've been doing so far has been only on foundation because the first 30 days I wanted to get the foundation laid. So, everything that is green on under foundation has been completed, as well as the blueprint. So we did the business concept, we did our market research, we got our comps in the area. We did our brand positioning, which is not 100% still. I'm still kind of tweaking it. I think I'll be tweaking it all the way up till we actually do our brands full branding session. But it's close. We did a vision statement, mission statement about. I did the company philosophy, which is basically our core values. I started. I'm working on the brand, just still still deciding on the company I'm gonna go with. So I started the brand Bible and the brand guide. I have the name. I purchased my legal name. I have started the process of getting the DBA, but it's not finished. And I also did the brand story. I have The colors, fonts, and logo, that's all going to go back to the branding company to help me refine that. And we got our EIN, we got our LLC. Dun and Bradstreet number has been filed for. We're probably about not even a week in since we filed the Dun and Bradstreet. So we're probably like 3 or 4 days in. So that's a 30-day process. And like I said, we're in the process of doing the DBA. I had an issue with advertising because you have to advertise that. So that was yesterday. We were trying to go on Sun Sentinel and advertise to say the legal notice to say that I'm registering this fictitious name. So that's where we are today. So because after holiday, this is the Memorial Day weekend. So today is Saturday. It's Sunday now. It's almost midnight. It is midnight. It's 12:01 a.m. right now. So it's midnight. Sorry to be moving y'all around because y'all on my lap. As you can see, I'm in the bed. So that's where we are. Now, once we get into this build phase, I did start securing the platform. So we've done that. The only thing that I didn't do was Pinterest, LinkedIn, and TikTok. And then today, either today or yesterday, when I was on the conference, Nikki, I forget what her last name is, but she talks about AI tools on YouTube. She was saying TikTok, the president just signed that they're banning TikTok. So that is actually happening. This is so weird talking to the sorry, this is so weird talking to the webcam. I guess it's just because I'm in the bed. It just feels awkward. Anyway, so she said that that's been banned. So I don't know what TikTok is gonna look like in the coming days of for the U.S. with the president banning it. So I don't know. But anyway, so we got the platform secured, the name Hustle and Heart Studios on all of the platforms except for those three. I got the email address and the domain name. So I've started some of the digital part of build, but all of these things, all of these deliverables under build need, some of it's going to take the credit part and the funding, the grants and things like that. That's going to take, of course, more than the 30 days, but this is the phase that we'll be on. And the studio part is like, it'll be looking for spaces, first of all, securing a realtor. I'm going to check with my realtor that we bought our house from to see if she does commercial real estate, because I really like her style of working with her clients. Like, she was so, on it. She was like very responsive. She helped explain things to us very clearly and plainly. She made the process so easy and simple. She basically held our hand through the whole process. She was there day and night, no matter what. I trust her. So I'm going to ask her first to see if she does commercial real estate to help me start looking for properties. I did find a property. Well, I've had this place in the back of my mind for a while, but it was just kind of on the fringes of my mind, not really taking it serious because um, it's a standalone building, and that means way more money than what I was initially planning to spend, and it completely changes my thought process of how I wanted the location to be laid out. So I don't know. So yeah, all of that is going to happen in the next 30 days. So this is when it start getting juicy. So today, what I want to do, doggone it, I'm gonna have to call Jose in here because I don't want to get up and show y'all my goods because I'm sitting in the bed and I left my phone there, but I want to transpose. Oh, you know what? I probably can see it from here. Oh no. No, I can't because I'm sharing a screen with y'all. And I can't be showing pictures that, you know. Hold on. Oh, I ain't even got my watch on. Okay, I'll just move it. I'm not gonna call my husband and bug him. Hold on, let me see what my battery doing. Okay, we're good. So hold on one second. Let me get my phone so that we can we'll basically I took a picture of everything I did today. Hold on. Y'all gonna be on tilt in a minute because we in the bed. Just stand by. Um I took a picture of it so that I can put all of that information into the Trello board with you guys tonight. I'm gonna make sure I don't show y'all nothing y'all ain't supposed to see. Cause I got my whole tail out in here. Okay. Hopefully you ain't see nothing you weren't supposed to see. Okay, so let me pull you back over here. All right. So you know what? Let me check this audio because I just thought about it. I got this computer sitting here on this thing. Hold on. Yeah, y'all can hear me pretty good. I just wanted to make sure it wasn't muffled. Sorry. Why y'all can't see me? Oh, oh Lord. Okay, let me fix myself up here. I don't know why. Oh, I guess that's good. Okay, let me fix myself. I don't know why. Okay, that's good. Okay. So let me get my picture here. Do I got my glasses? So that we can put all of these deliverables under build and we can put all of these deliverables. Oh Lord, let me mute this. Sorry. Okay. So photos. All right. So let's see. So I can see. So this is my whiteboard. I don't think y'all gonna be able to see it too good. This is a picture of the whiteboard. I don't think you're gonna be able to see it too good. So yeah, I can make it bigger. That's some of it. hmm So we're going to put all of that in here. So what I did was I need I don't know how the way my mind works. I needed to separate each thing and then give myself a list of everything that I needed to do. At least I initially did it with just what I thought I would need, just what made sense. So I did four, one, two, three, four. I did four columns. So the first column was branding. I really left that blank because we already know the branding situation. I did marketing. So I did branding column, marketing, location, creator space, right? So the location would be everything. So branding we left blank. Marketing would be everything that I'm going to do for marketing, um, period. So some of the things that I wrote under marketing were pop-ups. This is paid stuff. This is everything that I'm going to need to pay for one way or another. I'm not going to count anything on here that I have on the list that's not monetary. So marketing, I put pop-ups, ads, collateral, a mailer, pre-launch event, launch day event, social, meaning paid ads. And then so there's way more that got to go on marketing, but that's where as far as I wrote on marketing. And I have some stuff on my notebook too, because this was just stuff out of my head. This is stuff that I actually went on a couple of different sites. I went on Google, I went on Pinterest, and did some research just into things that I would need to open a brick and mortar store, that kind of query. So the next sale, let me stop moving. I forgot y'all on my lap. So my next one was location. So everything under location was to do with the physical building, like actually securing a building, as far as getting the building itself, the lease, um, the permits, utilities, insurance, taxes, security, parking, licensing, fees, keyless entry locks, pest control, flooring and signage. And then under creator space, this is everything regardless of the building, right? So, say a couple years from now, I end up moving to a different location. This is everything just for the actual creator space, the content studio business, right? So that's the software, equipment, a manager, a house for housekeeping, supplies, fixtures, furniture, decor, paint, soundproofing, the membership rates, and or memberships for the business. And so that was everything that I brain dumped this afternoon, right? Now, so I'm gonna put all of that into build. I'm going to either, I haven't decided yet how I'm going to lay it out. I think I'm gonna do a checklist initially, but then each of these items will have their own card, if that makes sense. So then the things that I didn't think of that need to also be added to one of those four categories is certificate of occupancy, seller's permit, which I don't think I need for this type of business. So I put a question mark. A resale certificate, also, I don't think I need for this type of business, because I remember I had to do that when we did the t-shirt business, Grace Abounds Apparel. I had to do the resale certificate. And then insurance, which I had insurance, but property insurance and liability insurance, both of those. I put a question mark next to ADA compliance. I don't know if there's any fees or anything that may come into play with being ADA compliant. I need hours of operation, but that's going to be heavily dependent on the actual building, because some buildings you can use 24/7 with it. The one that I have in my head, that's a standalone building, that might be an option. So I don't know. And that also depends on the city and the code. So we don't know. So that's one of those things that I got to tap in. Internet and phone. I have phone on here somewhere. I had it somewhere on one of my lists, but I didn't have it on this list. Zoning restrictions, fire permit was one of those things that came up in my that I didn't think about. Like, oh, you might need a fire permit as well, a sign permit for your signage, and then also what I didn't put here was a construction permit too. Did I write it down? No, I didn't. A construction permit. Let me write that down because I did not. Um, if you have to have any renovations done, I'll probably have to pull permits with the city as well. So, construction permit. I forgot to write that down. Construction permit. And health department licensing, which I probably don't need that either with this type of business. I'm not selling any food or anything like that. I'm not even giving any physical services, so I don't think I will need that. But I put a question mark to look into it to make sure that we completely legal. Utility deposits, just like when we got our house, we had to put a deposit for FP&L and our water. So you have to do that for a business as well. I didn't even think of that. Workers' comp insurance, I don't think I'll need that either unless they're counting myself as the sole worker. Um, I don't know if I'll need workers' comp insurance. So I'll put a question mark to it because I'm not going to have any real employees. Anybody that's doing work for me would be a 1099 contractor. And then construction costs. So I guess construction costs and permit could go together. I don't know why I keep doing quotation because it's a real thing. It ain't like that's not a pretend thing. So construction costs and permit. I'm gonna put that together for any upgrades or anything like that. Is my battery low? It's not, so I don't know why I keep trying to time out on me. Okay, so that is all of the information that I'm going to put in here under build. So this is going to be our new tab that we're working under. So for the studio, I think what I'll do is do a checklist here. So that's what we'll do. So let's go in studio. We're going to add a checklist. Okay. Oh, gone it. It kicked me out. So for studio, now I can't see. We're going to put, this isn't a touch screen. It can sit here. So we're going to put, oh, I don't know. So I'm going to add a checklist. And can I move this over? No, I can't. But I can't see. Stand by. Okay, there we go. So we are going to put software, equipment. I guess I could have just talked this through as we was doing this. A manager, housekeeping, and that group that I'm in. Remember, I told you I signed up to be in a group for content studio owners. She asked me the other day. She asked us like, what is it that she can help us with? Like, what are you struggling with? Like, what is the things that you want to know? And I'm really like, I feel like I didn't even answer her yet, because in my head I was saying, I feel like I'm cursed with the what did I put? I put supplies, fixtures. You don't know what you don't know, and I'm at that level where like there's so many things I don't know what I need help with the most right now. If that makes sense. Like I don't even know how to answer her. Now that I'm getting into this build piece, I guess it'll jump out at me once I get stuck. But as of right now, I'm like, I need help with all of it. So there's one other lady in the group. She's already a owner. She already has a location. Ironically, her name is also Janae, and she's in Florida, but she's in Orlando. Can you believe that? The same exact name, except for her is spelled differently. But two Janaes, the first two members of the group, and both of our names are Janae, and we both live in Florida. I just thought that was just so crazy. Her space is absolutely beautiful. So I haven't seen an answer from her yet either. But furniture, I'm just saying, I just thought that was so crazy. I'm like, what are the odds? My name is very unique. Now you hear a lot of Janae's, but when I saw her name, I was like, I wonder, does she pronounce her name Janae? And lo and behold, her name is Janae, and she's a black girl too. Decor, paint, uh, soundproofing. Oops. I wonder if I should put soundproofing under. No, I'm gonna put it with the business. Soundproofing, membership, and rates. I'm sure there's way more than this. Let's see. Is there anything on this list I need to add while I'm over here? Certificate of occupancy. That's with the builder. With the building. Hours of operation. Internet and phone. I don't know. What else? Zoning restrictions, fire permit, that's building. Utility bosses, that's building. Workers' comp insurance. I don't. Let me put it here because I'm not. Yeah, that would be with the business workers comp insurance. And what else? Construction costs. Would that also go with the building? I think that would go with the building. Construction costs and permitting. Yeah, that would go with the building. Speaking of insurance, I got a call today from State Farm for my insurance. Y'all, we've been with State Farm. It's been less than 3 months. It's probably been about 3 months now. We're about 3 months into a 6 month term. It's my first time being with them. So we're done with this one for now. Um, and this is the third issue we done had with this company. And I'm like, y'all one of the big three. Like, it's Geico, State Farm, and Progressive. Like, them the top three insurance companies. So I done had car insurance 30 years. I've never had this much problem with a company. Like, it felt like every couple weeks y'all calling me for, how is this the third time you calling me for something? The first thing that happened, my so we had a multi car, my husband's car and my car. So they called us after maybe being on there maybe a month, maybe a little over a month, and was like, "Oh, we made a mistake. Your husband's car, we can't insure it because those cars are um, really easy to steal. So State Farm just does not, if it's a push button, then we could insure it, but we're going to, you know, basically he has until May to find other insurance because we cannot insure him." So I'm like, well, we both on here, so that's gonna affect me too. So I'm like, okay, no problem. We ride it out through May, get him his own insurance, which actually worked out better for both of us because it ended up being cheaper for us to be separate anyway. So I'm like, okay, that's cool. We on to the next. Next thing you know, so that was the studio. This is the location. Um, we separate. I'm good through uh when is it? September? Yeah, I'm good. I'm good for the next 6 months, right? Here they come. Car, no, I get a new car. I got a new car. I knew when we got it. I told them, "Oh, I'm getting a new car. I'm just waiting on, I was getting a Tesla. I'm just waiting on them to give me my pickup date, basically." So I know within the next week or two, when I got that insurance, I knew I was getting the car within a week or two. And they were like, "Yeah, yeah, no problem. When you get it, just go online, add the new vehicle, and switch that one out. No problem." That's exactly what I did. Now, I've done this, but I've had that situation happen before with other cars, with Progressive, with Progressive, because we only had Geico for like a year and a half. So with Progressive, I done had them for years off and on. Um, Anyway, so I've had this similar situation happen before and no problem. As a matter of fact, with Progressive, when I changed it on my end on the computer, as I made the change, it showed me on the computer as I was making the change what the difference in my rate was gonna be, right? You see, I can't walk and talk and chew gum at the same time. So anyway, I'm just giving y'all a little what happened this week. This is the devil being busy. So we're gonna circle back to that while we finish doing this list. So back to the story. Um, with State Farm, when I made the change, when I got the new vehicle, I took the old Tesla. I had a Tesla 3 2021. I took that off and put, okay, I can't see my list. So building. I took the 3 off and I got the Model Y, right? Why? A couple weeks go past, no problem. And today, this morning, I get a call and it's State Farm talking about, oh, we just realized that you've been paying. We need to correct your account because utilities. I can't spell utilities. We need to correct your account because you only have one vehicle now, but you're still paying for uninsured motorists for two vehicles. So I'm like, okay, no problem. Just take the second vehicle out. Why am I? So she's like, oh yeah, you're gonna get a credit. I'm like, okay, that's fine. Just go ahead and take it off. No problem. And so as she's doing that, she's like, oh, well, since now you don't have the two vehicles, um, we gotta take this you get a discount for having multiple vehicles. So we gotta take the multi-vehicle credit off. So your rate is gonna change. I'm like, okay, because with State Farm, you gotta pay the whole 6 months. So I'm like, okay, I just paid $11.51 for the 6 months. Um and So I'm still like, okay, that's fine, no problem. Because remember, I'm about to get a credit I'm about to get a credit for the money that I spent that I wasn't supposed to be spending. And my rate gonna go down because I'm not paying for that extra thing, right? So I'm in a positive right now. So I'm like, okay, no problem. So this call that should, offset itself, whatever. It's fine. And also the second thing was, oh God, what was the second thing that I was like, okay, well, oh, I was paying with when you buy through Tesla, you have to have 100, 300, right? For your insurance when you buy through Tesla. Because when I got the Model 3, I had Tesla financing. So with this vehicle, I think Ally financing. So it's different. So Ally does not require the 100, 300. I don't know if it's not just Ally. I think that's a state thing because she said, oh, you don't have to have 100, 300. You could go down to all the way down to 10, 50 or whatever the lowest rate is. You can go down to that. So I'm like, okay, well, I won't go down to the lowest rate because I still want to be covered. Just anything happen, right? So I said, no, what about let's go just bump me down to instead of 100, 300, 50 and 100. And she said, okay. Well, I said, well, give me the price of what the 50 and 100 be and give me the price of the next lowest down from that, just so I can kind of compare and see what it would be. But yeah, so she on the computer doing her thing and checking into it. And so she said, oh, it's gonna be 238 something, 238 a month. I said, wait a minute, hold up. I'm paying when I did the math on what I paid for the 6 months, I'm paying a little over 100 and something dollars a month. How I'm getting money back from the money that I done spent that I wasn't supposed to be spending, that was y'all's error. I'm getting a credit. Then I'm also going down from not having that. So that's a savings. Then also the going from a 100, 300 or whatever it is down to a 10, 20 or whatever that is. How I'm paying more money. Make it make sense. So she said, yeah, that don't make sense. Let me see. Let me see. So at this point, she didn't realize I had got the new vehicle. And so then she said, oh, I see you made a change and you got a different vehicle that costs more money. I said, yeah. But when I made that change, I got my car on March 29th. Today is May 26th. So if that was an issue, y'all had all of March, all of April, and now we at the end of May, and you just telling me, oh, when I made that switch, that my rate should have changed, but y'all ain't let me know. So that's on you. So I told her, listen. So no, I said, some kind of way. Oh, she said, who do you have your homeowner's insurance with? I said, well, we actually shopping for insurance now. And she said, oh, well, if you with Citizens, if you go through us, you can save 12% on your car insurance. So I said, well, ma'am, I done been with y'all about 3 months. Look at me, fast fees. I've been with y'all about little over 3 months. And I've never had this kind of issues with a an insurance carrier. Like this is what girl, look at me. That's why I can't keyless entry. I said I've never had this kind of issue. Keyless entry locks. I think this probably should have gone under the actual business itself because even if I leave there, I would take my locks with me. Right? I'm not gonna put this there. I'm gonna put this under with the business. I'm gonna put that over there. What else is on here? Pest control. Control. And flooring. Oop, what happened? I can't see my screen. Yeah, so I said, well, I don't feel comfortable with that. I said I've had more issues with State Farm than I've never had an issue with any of my car insurance ever. Never had one issue. I can't say anything bad about any of them other than them raising the price, but that's what they do. All of them. I don't care who you go with. They're going to raise the price for they're going to suck you in with that sweet rate to get you in there. They're going to give you a great rate better than that you had. And then they're going to bump it up on you little by little. And some of them bumping up on you immediately, right? And I said, no, ma'am, I don't feel comfortable with that. I'm like, I'm definitely not putting my home on y'all's insurance. Y'all can't get car insurance together. I don't really. I said, y'all one of the top three. I can't believe the shenanigans that has been happening with State Farm. So she said, oh, well, what happened when you first signed on? That person is no longer with the company because of the error they made. I said, well, I'm so sorry to hear that young lady lost her job for making an honest mistake. But she ain't the only error. That's an error that she shouldn't even been able to make. She shouldn't even be able to make that error. That's some software error. Like you should have it in your system that when she put the make and model of his vehicle in and his VIN number immediately, your system should have caught that. Whoa, this is on our do not insure. Like how could she even make that mistake? As big a you see Jake on every commercial. He all at the NBA game. Jake from State Farm. He everywhere. And you mean to tell me y'all ain't got software that could have caught that without a human interaction? Come on now. Come on. Make it make sense. And also the error with my thing saying, oh, when you got the new vehicle, your rate should have changed and you should have been. That's a simple software fix, honey. I'm like, not big as State Farm is, not big as y'all's name is, having these kind of simple issues. So I was like, nah, I ain't doing it. I'm like, I don't care about the 12%. I'm not ever putting my home under y'all. She said, well, it won't be under State Farm's insurance. It'll be under Citizens, but we'll just be the broker. I said, no, y'all not gonna broker nothing for me because I can't trust you to get the car insurance. I ain't sure if I'm gonna be with State Farm come September. So no, I don't trust it. Now, for those of you that love State Farm and ride or die for them, good for you. But my experience with State Farm, I am not impressed in the least. So that was the insurance debacle of this morning. I thought I'd share that since we was putting insurance on there. Let me see. What was the last one? Marketing. Oh, I'm on the wrong thing. Marketing is over here. I need to add a new tab, don't I? I do. We need to make one name marketing. I know I have marketing over there, but this is specific to okay. Oop, what happened? So I need to add a checklist. Add. Yeah, girl. Yeah. So that's where we are. Oh, I still got my cap locks on. Pop-ups. Ads. collateral. Oh, ooh, mailer. Pre-launch events. Launch day. LA and social ad, social promotions. Yeah, so that's been that. That's what happened this morning with the insurance. I think that's it. Oh, I gotta go through this list. Why y'all let me do that? Why y'all let me? I feel like I left something off this list too. Yeah, I did leave some stuff out. No, I didn't. I typed it in. Add, enter. I don't have nothing on this list that I need to add. I don't think. Certificate of occupancy. I don't think I have anything on here. No. Okay, so I can save this. Okay. And then I need to go back to location. Where is it? Oh, there it is. And add the stuff from here that I did not add. So add, I need a certificate of, did I put it? You know what? Where am I at? I'm on location. Yeah, certificate of occupancy. Did I put this under the building? I think I did. See, this is what happened when you talking. If I did, I'll delete it off of one. Occupancy. Or is it on here? No, occupancy. This is the location. Insurance. What I say? Property insurance. Property insurance. Insurance. Or did I put these things in? No, I didn't. Property insurance, liability, that's huge because people gonna try to get paid one way or another. Oh, I feel. ADA compliance. I don't know. I don't think there's any cost to this, but let's put it on here anyway. Zoning restrictions, zoning, zoning, ZONI, ZONING, zoning restrictions, and what else? Fire permit, permits, signage permit. Ooh, sorry, GNAG permit. Health department, health. I wonder, should I make these, put questions behind it? Health department, permit. Oh, licensing. I should put a question behind the things that I'm just trying to see, do I need? I should, right? Like, that's okay. Once I get to it, I'm gonna know, like, oh, do I need that? And what was the last thing? Health department, utility deposit, I'm gonna say FP&L deposit, water deposit. What else? Construction permits for remodel, and Construction costs. Oops. Construction cost. I think that's everything. Certificate of occupancy, seller's permit, and a resale certificate. I probably need to put on that other page with the building. Not the building. Yeah, with the business. If I didn't already do it. Yeah, let me see. Dag, look how long this list. What happened? Oh, I kicked myself out. I wonder if you can only. I wonder if you can only be on there for so long. Sharing the screen, or did I kick myself out of sharing the screen because I came out? Okay, let me share the screen again. I guess. I don't know. I don't know. Let's see. I didn't hit stop sharing. Oh, okay. Why did it kick me out? Let me stop sharing and share again. Entire screen. That was weird. Share. I guess it's because I went to a different page, maybe. Okay. So we need to go back to Studio and add in, what did I say? Seller's permit and resale certificate. Yeah, because I'm not sure if I need that. Yeah, let's say seller's permit question and resale certificate. I don't think I need those. I'm pretty sure I don't. I think that's only if you're selling physical goods. Like if it was a boutique and I was selling items, that I ordered and I'm reselling them. I don't think I need this. I honestly don't, but it's I want to be safe. I don't want to be out here messing with nobody's laws. Okay? That's it, I believe. So tomorrow, what I want to do is, so let me close out of this. Okay, so tomorrow what I want to do, oh, why do I have a separate? Okay, tonight what I'll do, y'all don't have to watch me do this, but what I'll do tonight is for those, so I got like permits, the ones that I'm going to have to do that are not individual things. So let's just say for studio, um, I'll do a card for each of these. So I know I'm gonna need software for booking. I'm going to need software for payments. Um, Definitely some kind. I'll probably need software for the website. So I'll do whatever, I'll brain dump whatever softwares I need, and I'll give, each one of these things. So software, I have a card with a checklist. Equipment, each one of these will have its own card with a checklist, right? Of things that I need to, if it like housekeeping, of course, it don't really need a card. That's just one of them things. It's like, okay, I know I got to get a housekeeping company. It's not several steps to it, so to speak. Like I don't need a checklist for that. Like I know I need to get a housekeeping company. Supplies, anything that is going to be more than a one-off, then I'll create a card for it. Okay. I wish I could make these different colors. Maybe if I had a paid plan with Trello, I could do more, but I don't believe I can. Let me see. Can I make these a different color? No. Oh, but you can convert them to a card. But I think if you convert it to a card, it takes it off the checklist. Let's see. Supplies. So maybe once you get to it, you can make it. Let's see. Supplies. Oh, wait. I didn't mean to do that. Convert to a card. Oh, I just learned something new. I just learned something new. I didn't know you could do that. So maybe I don't need to create a card. No, I need to. I'ma have to. So let me add that back. I don't even know what that was. What was it? Supplies. You know why? Because I need to, as I go down it, I can go to what I need to do. I don't want to have just cards. And yeah. But I didn't know you could do that. So that's kind of dope. All right. Well, we are again, once again, at the end of day 31. Thank you for rocking with me. I'm going to come back over here to you. We've been on here for a whole hour. I only intended to be on here for like 30 minutes. I know I'm still looking a mess, but this is what behind the scene, real life, real world look like. I'm not going to knock myself too bad. It's a holiday weekend and I'm doing the best I can to make this be a reality. So I'm signing off. Good night. I will see you tomorrow. Tomorrow I want to start building out the budget. Um, and I got a template that I found today. So that's what we'll work on tomorrow is building out the budget, and then we'll find the money. Take the step, and God will provide.